We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate the crux of my venereal infection. Now, if I may retain my liquids here for one moment, I'd like to continue the redundance of my quote-unquote intestinal tract. See, because to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent, circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation. So, do not misinterpret the chauvinistic...
Give to the United Negro Scholarship Fund, because a mind is a terrible thing to develop without help.
Allow me to expose my colon once again. The ramification inflicted on the incision placed within the fallopian cavities serves to be holistic, taken from the Latin word jalapeno.
If any of you are a dinosaur like me, you might remember that character. That was a skit that was a recurring character on a show called In Living Color, which was where Jim Carrey and Jennifer Lopez and others got their start. And anyway, it was like a sketch variety show, and it was really funny. I used to watch it all the time. And that guy, he was actually not doing word salad, which is what this is about. This episode is about. He was actually supposed to be advertising for a literacy program, and he was doing ebonics, which, come to think of it, would probably be, I wonder if that would even be allowed to be a joke now on TV. But anyway, it was pretty funny. This is what I thought of word salad. I thought, I hear that sometimes. But what is most common is that they actually use various techniques to confuse things, to get things off the track, to basically to compete with you. There's basically argument tactics. So I'm going to go through them with you so that you can recognize what is word salad. Circular arguments. The arguments go nowhere. They absolutely go nowhere. And you'll be thinking that, you just made a point, you've gotten somewhere, you've reached some sort of agreement, and then the next thing that they'll say, they'll just completely come at you with something that begins the discussion all over again. It's as if you never even made the point that the first time around. They begin, reciting all the same tired arguments that you just went through, as though you didn't just go through it, and they ignore all your legitimate arguments, and it just basically goes around and around and around and goes nowhere. Something's going to be resolved. It's going to be on their terms. And with psychopaths, the same issues will come up over and over again because, why are you so friendly with your ex? Why are you suddenly not paying any attention to me? Why did you want to get off the phone so quickly? Every time you bring up these issues, it's as if you never even had the argument in the past. You get sucked back in only to feel crazy and high maintenance when they decide that they're sick of it, arguing and going around like a merry-go-round. So, they're going to decide when to get off the merry-go-round. They will bring up your past. Ignore their own, of course. So, if you point out something nasty that they're doing, like cheating on you, for instance, they'll mention something that you did, totally unrelated from the past. Did you used to drink too much? Or did you show up late to something? Or get fired? Or whatever. As though that what you did in the past somehow makes what they're doing now less relevant or not as important, or so it justifies it somehow, trying to take away your right to complain. God forbid that you bring up any of their wrongdoings, because then you'll just be basically seen as a lunatic and a constant bitcher who's always got just a long list of grievances. He can't be happy. That's they'll characterize you that way. Over the course of one word salad conversation, you're likely to see their multiple personas show up. This is not like dissociative identity disorder. It's not multiple personalities, but they will bring out their various different tactics that they use. They're good cop, they're bad cop, they're, demented cop, stalker cop, scary cop, baby cop, and they'll try everything that they can, to manipulate you and control you. So, like, if you're pulling away because you're sick of their abuse and their lies, they will restore a glimpse of the idealized phase, a little torture to lure you back in with promises of marriage and children. If that doesn't work, suddenly they'll start insulting the things about you that they once idealized. You'll be left wondering who you even were talking to, because his personas are imploding as they struggle to regain control. And they will just try anything as though you're not going to have a memory of it or something like that. It's really crazy making. Play the eternal victim. Somehow their cheating and lying will always lead back to a conversation about their abusive past or their crazy ex. You'll end up feeling bad for them even when they've done something horribly wrong to you. You will instead use it as an opportunity to bond with them, and once they feel that they've successfully averted your attention elsewhere, everything will go back to the way that it was. There'll be no bonding or deep spiritual connection whatsoever. Psychopaths cry abuse, but in the end, you all are the one that is left with nothing. Everyone messes up every now and then, but psychopaths recite excuses more often than they actually follow through on their promises. Their actions never match up with their words. You're disappointed so frequently that you feel relieved when they do something decent. They condition you to become grateful just for their crown. Number 6, you find yourself explaining things like empathy and being nice. Things that normal adults understand, have understood since before kindergarten. You find yourself explaining to them. You want to see the good in them. You think to yourself, if they could just understand that they're hurting you, if they could just understand, how this hurts you or whatever, that they wouldn't do it. But you're wrong about that, of course. They would do it, and they wouldn't have done it in the first place if they were decent human beings. The worst part is they pretended to be a decent human being when you first met, and they sucked you in to that sweet, caring persona. But so they do know what it is to be good and caring and sweet, but they find it boring. They don't want to be that. They find it way too dull. Number 7 is that they accuse you of doing the things that they are actually doing. Now, sometimes this is called projection, but that's usually when the person doesn't know that they're doing that. Projection is actually, when someone really has dissociated from their own self so much so that they actually do not know that they are doing it. In this case, they do know that they're doing it. They do know that they're smearing you. They know that they are trying to make you look bad and trying to make themselves look better. And also, they are basically trying to win. They're in this argument, they're in this discussion for completely different reasons than you are. They're in this discussion to win for competition and for entertainment, largely. And so, those are their goals. Their goals are not solutions. Their goals are not to preserve your feelings or the relationship or anything like that. So it makes their tactics completely different from yours. And they don't care about things like the truth or anything like that. Their whole objective is just to win. And winning means, getting the last word or not admitting that you were wrong. If you can get through the whole thing without admitting you were wrong and getting the last word, you've won. Number 8 is that they'll have a condescending tone. For the entire conversation, they'll have this calm, cool demeanor. It's almost as if they're mocking you, gauging your reactions to see how much further they can push you. When you finally react emotionally, that's when they'll tell you to calm down. They'll raise their eyebrows, smirk, or feign disappointment. The whole point of word salad is to make you get unhinged, and therefore give them the upper hand. Because remember, conversations are competition, just like anything else for a psychopath. Number 9, they'll leave you asking the question, what in the world just happened? These conversations leave you drained. You'll be left with an actual headache. You'll spend hours, even days, obsessing over the argument. You'll feel as if you've exhausted all your emotional energy to accomplish absolutely nothing. You'll have a million pre-planned arguments in your head, ready to respond, all to the unaddressed points that you couldn't keep up with. You'll feel the need to defend yourself. You'll try to come up with a diplomatic solution that evenly distributes the blame and therefore gives you both a chance to apologize and make up. But in the end, you'll find that you're the only one apologizing. Their point of it is to try and keep your mind occupied. Basically, it's just a conversation from hell. It's crazy making. They aren't actually saying anything at all. They're just talking at you. They're not talking with you, they're talking at you. And before you can even respond to any of their outrageous statements, they're already on to the next one. You'll be left with your head spinning, you know. And so study these warning signs and disengage before any damage is done. If you're with someone doing this, obviously the best thing you can do is not engage with them, not get involved with them, because negative or positive, it's all narcissists apply to them. They love the attention. Okay, you guys, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I appreciate all your support more than you know. Talk with you later. Bye-bye.